Have you ever stopped to think, if everything you believe is really true, your education, your culture, your beliefs, could it all be a grand illusion designed to keep you under control? Imagine that behind all of society, behind all the laws, there is a hidden system governed by just two secret laws that control absolutely everything. Two principles that shape the destiny of nations and the future of humanity. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. This helps us a lot and allows us to create more videos like this for you. In this video, you will discover these two laws revealed by Jordan Maxwell, one of the greatest researchers of control systems in modern history. But be warned, once you understand these secrets, there is no turning back. Your view of the world will never be the same. Stay with me until the end, because in the final part of this video, I will share how these laws influence your personal life, even if you don't realize it. So get ready. We are about to uncover the deepest secrets that govern the world. Who was Jordan Maxwell? Before we dive into the two laws, we need to understand who Jordan Maxwell was. He dedicated over 50 years of his life to investigating power systems, religion, politics, and social control. Maxwell wasn't just a researcher, he was a provocateur, a man who questioned everything and challenged the very foundations of what we have been taught as absolute truth. He believed that we live in a world governed by symbols, hidden contracts, and invisible structures that operate beyond common understanding. And through his investigations, Maxwell uncovered the two laws that lie behind the entire system. The first law, maritime law. The first law Jordan Maxwell identified is known as maritime law, or admiralty law. This law dates back to ancient times when maritime trade was the heart of the global economy. Maritime law governs all commercial transactions and contracts, but what few people know is that it has also been integrated into the legal system that controls every one of us. Maxwell and others claim that when a birth is registered, the individual is transformed into a legal entity or corporate person, separate from the biological human being. According to this theory, the birth certificate acts as a contract that inserts the individual into the global economic and legal system, governed by principles similar to maritime law. For example, a person's name, often written in capital letters on a birth certificate, e.g., John Doe, is treated as a legal fiction or corporate entity. According to this theory, this allows governments and corporations to interact with the legal entity rather than the human being. How does this law work? In maritime law, ships and cargo pass through docks to be registered. Similarly, the birth certificate would serve as the registration of new cargo, in this case, the newborn baby, passing through the hospital dock. The mother is seen as the ship delivering the cargo. The state, through the birth certificate, registers the entry of this new merchandise into the system. The theory suggests that the issuance of a birth certificate automatically places an individual into an economic and legal control system, allowing for taxation and the creation of financial obligations. But what does this mean in practice? It means that the freedom you think you have may be an illusion. Under this law, we are treated as assets, commodities in a system that uses us to sustain its existence. The second law, natural law. The second law is even more intriguing. Natural law. Unlike maritime law, which is man-made, natural law is seen as a universal force, a fundamental order that governs the universe and all living things. Jordan Maxwell stated that natural law is inescapable. It is the foundation of all religions and moral systems. According to him, "You reap what you sow" is not just a proverb, it is a universal rule. This law dictates that our actions have consequences and that everything in the universe operates in balance. But here's the key point. Maxwell believed that the world's elites manipulate people into ignoring natural law. They create systems that disconnect us from our true essence, separate us from the universe, and trap us in a cycle of fear and control. Recognizing this law is the first step to escaping this prison. Maxwell emphasized that the universe operates in balance. What you emit, you receive, highlighting the importance of our choices in all aspects of life. Let's explore how this principle manifests in health, the environment, and personal relationships. Health. The connection between diet and physical well-being is a clear expression of natural law. A balanced diet full of essential nutrients brings energy, immunity, and longevity. On the other hand, poor dietary choices, such as consuming excessive processed foods and sugar, lead to chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension. The environment. The destruction of natural resources leads to climate imbalances, affecting future generations. Every action has a reaction, and our treatment of the planet will inevitably determine our future. Personal relationships. Toxic behaviors attract toxic people, while kindness and integrity bring genuine connections. Everything we put out into the world comes back to us. Ultimately, natural law is a powerful reminder that our choices shape the reality around us. Whether it's related to health, the planet, or relationships, universal balance is always present, guiding us with the certainty that what we emit inevitably returns to us. The key to a harmonious and fulfilling life is aligning our actions with the principles of respect, responsibility, and mutual care. How do these laws impact your life? Now that you know about the two laws that control the world, it's time to reflect. How do they directly impact your life? If you feel trapped in contracts, debts, and obligations that seem impossible to escape, it's because the maritime law-based system was designed for that. And if you feel that your life is out of balance, that something bigger is controlling your fate, it may be because you have been disconnected from natural law. But here's the secret. Knowing about these laws is the first step toward reclaiming your power. Now you know. Are you ready to see the world with new eyes? Jordan Maxwell's two laws that control the world are not just theories. They are the foundations of everything around us. If you truly want to wake up and take control of your own life, knowledge is the first step. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on these revelations, and remember, knowledge is power, but only if you act on it.